Hi, everybody, and welcome to DJ Charlie Sports World, a segment where we talk about everything, including sports, entertainment, society. We are going to be giving our opinion on everything society. No holds barred, no emotions involved, unbiased opinions. We are going to be having nothing less than 2 to 3 segments on the daily basis. So today we are starting on an issue that has been going trending all over the sports world, all over the world. It's about a US sprint star, a superstar, a young man named Noah Lyles, who just completed an incredible double in the athletics at the World Championships. He just became the fifth man in history to win the World Championship double in both the 100 and the 200 meters, joining the likes of Usain Bolt and he made a controversial statement at his press conference after the World Championships race concluded, when he said what pisses him off the most. I'm paraphrasing, not exactly like he said it, but he was just trying to say what pisses him off the most is when he sees NBA champions calling themselves the National Basketball Association's world champions. So it was now like he loves the US, but it's the US and not the world championships. So the National Basketball Association's NBA players have been going all over themselves, calling him out. They have been supported by their sports media all over there in the United States. But I'm just trying to call out Stephen A. Smith right now. I saw his segment yesterday when he called Noah Lyles. He called Noah Lyles. He called him. He referred to Noah Lyles as. Sorry, I'm trying to paraphrase what he said, but basically he referred to Noah Lyles as being ignorant. You know, it's not that far fetched for Stephen A. Smith to call people out, calling them ignorant, calling them naive. Those are the words he uses. So I don't understand. He called Noah Lyles ignorant and naive for saying that, trying to say that the boy was idiotic for saying that the NBA are American champions and not world champions, which is a fact, a factual statement. So I'm calling Stephen A. out now as the naive and ignorant one. Stephen A. claimed that the NBA has diverse players, which is true. He claims that there were 120 players of different different nationalities from the US in the NBA last year. Fact. And he said they will even be more than 120 this year. Fact. I'm not denying all those statements, but that still does not make them the world champions in the NBA. It probably makes them the best league in the world and the league that has the best players in the world. Fact. No argument. I'm not stupid enough to argue that. Even a stupid person cannot argue that. But to now call them on that basis the best league in the world is not factual. Is factual, but to call them the world champions is not factual. It's just like me saying the English Premier League in England is the best league in the world currently. Fact. But I can now not say that the English Premier League champions are the world champions. That is not factual. That is an incredibly stupid statement. Do you understand? The English champions are the English champions. The Premier League champions are the English champions. The UEFA Champions League champions are the European champions. The World Cup winners are the world champions. Just like Lionel Messi did by helping Argentina win the FIFA World Cup last year. It makes them, Argentina are the current world champions in football. So the only way Stephen A. can have a reasonable argument about this is if he wants to now say that America, the premier country in the world, and anything goes in America, whoever wins any title in America are now the world champions. I don't understand what he's going on about. So I can't now, on the basis of his argument, can I now say that the English champions, the English Premier League champions, are the world champions? Of course, they have one of the best players in the world in Erling Haaland. He's not from England, he's from Norway, a relatively obscure country in football. Kevin De Bruyne, the best player, usually referred to as the best player in England, is from Belgium. Momo Salah of Liverpool Football Club, one of the best players in the English Premier League, is from Egypt. And so on and so on. The English Premier League is also a diverse league. Can I now say, on the basis of Steven's argument, and say the English champions are now the world champions because they are now the best league in the world according to UEFA coefficient. They are better than the La Liga right now, Syria, and other leagues in the top 5 leagues and the other European leagues. But that can alternate. It can, at the end of the day, the La Liga can, over a period of 2-3 years, become the, nobody knows. Do you understand? So can I now say that the English champions are the world champions? No. They can't. You can even use the Club World Cup champions as the world champions, because, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, the European champions will meet the Asian champions and the African champions and so on and so forth. So if Steven wants a proper world champion in basketball, we now mean the NBA champion, we meet the winners of the Euro League, we meet the winners of the Asian Champions League, the African equivalent of the Euro League. Do you understand? If there's a tournament like that brings all those winners together and they now play their form of league competition, and which, of course, I'm not denying the fact that the NBA champion will be the overwhelming favorite in that. So let the NBA champion, for example, the Denver Nuggets of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray now, let them win that competition, then you can now call them the world champions. You can't just say because they won in America, they are now the world champions. So that is that about that. Stephen A. Smith. You think you know everything, but you're actually ignorant. A person who thinks he knows everything is the ignorant person. Do you understand? So you can't claim somebody who is a double world champion. He does not know what he's saying. You are the one, because you are the almighty owner of ESPN's First Take. You are the almighty. You are the #1 rated sports show in America for 6 years and blah blah blah. So you are not ignorant. You know all. You are the encompassing carrier of knowledge in the whole world. Do you understand? So congratulations to you, and lyles on your record-breaking feat. You also won the 4x100 relay. That was an hat-trick of trophy of medals that he won at the just concluded World Championships. Congrats to him. He said something that made sense, and that is that about that. Hello everybody, you can subscribe to our YouTube channels at DJ Charlie Sports World on YouTube. You click the link below to subscribe. You can also follow us on Twitter and other social platforms. Thanks and God bless.